Oi, hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy III. I am Snow, and it has been a while, at least for me. This will be uploaded probably just a day after the previous episode. But episode 4, as of the time I'm recording this, is currently gonna be my first video in about 4 months to be uploaded. And as of now, it's gonna be uploaded in about 10 minutes. But yeah. Also, I tried to see if changing the ratio would do anything. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like. Sorry, situating myself. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like. I think it is. I'm comparing here, but yeah, it looks to be the same. But anyways, though, it has been a while, and I did make sure in the previous episode that, you know, I had all the enemies down. So, now we just need to continue walking forward a little bit. Now, this will be take 5, I believe, because we're getting into some major crap here. Foo-ha! I've taken the power of the crystal and become even stronger. But until I destroy you, who have been blessed by the light, I won't possess the true power of fire. Is it just me, or is it supposed to be that wide, is my question. I don't know. Sorry, but I guess you'll have to die. Well, that sucks. Alright. So I healed beforehand. Wanted to make sure of that. I did actually beat this thing on, I think, my 3rd take, and I actually went through with the episode until I realized that the recording was operating in, like, less than 2 frames per second. I could not continue with that. That was not gonna happen. But at least I know that at my current skill level, that this can be done. I just need some RNG here. So this is the Salamander. Salamander has, I believe, just that. Just the flame attack, but after its first initial flame attack, which I believe it's gonna do anyways, just on its first attempt, it'll switch between that and a basic normal attack, which is much weaker and only attacks one person. So definitely hope for a normal physical attack from the Salamander. And also, I don't think I'm spoiling its stats much by implying that it is weak against ice attacks, because it's fire, and everybody knows that unless you're playing Pokemon, in which case it's water types that you want to use against it, then yeah. Well, there's that. At this point, just keep wailing on it. If you take a turn to heal, it's going to kill you. Do not let up on your attacks. Does mean that Snowbin might lose on some experience, and Ingus too. This thing does have actually quite a bit of hit points, which I'm probably gonna have to do another take of this. Oh well. All right, so I just kept the previous take in there, so I didn't have to do the intro all over again. Might as well. What? Why? Why was it that ineffective? Has that ever happened? Does that happen? How did that do? No, what? Wait, did his flame attack? Okay, now it used the flame attack, and it was significantly weaker this time for some reason. Not complaining, mind you. But I'm very confused right now. Something is terribly wrong here. I get a feeling that there's a disturbance. Oh, okay. That's just real nice. That's also real nice. I'll try to... He's gonna die anyway, still, though. If the salamander uses flame. Why am I not dealing... Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, yep, that... I thought I was getting lucky there for a second. Okay, this time around I'm gonna try the whole healing thing. Okay, cool. She decided not to actually use the kill attack. Alright. Snowbin's not gonna benefit from that, but it's best to try anyways. Alright. Here's to hoping. Here's to hoping. Hoping. Oh, nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Everybody's still alive. Why are you only dealing 2 digit damage? There, that's more like it. Be more like Ingus. Forgot that I had high potions. I'm doing pretty alright at the moment, just, need to make sure that I can stay alive. Alright, healing turn. Never mind! And, use this turn to heal just in case. Nothing much, just enjoying the music, damn it, no! At least I can use the cure. Unfortunately, it doesn't heal very much of me. Alright, here's the hoping. I doubt that you'll be able to survive another attack. It's best to have everybody use high potions on themselves so that I'm not wasting any high potions. Yeah, I'm gonna have her use it on herself. At least I'm doing some damage this turn. Okay. Not okay. In fact, one would say, bitch. It's gonna ah! It's dead! How many tries was that? Was that 8? I think that was 8 tries this time. Alright. Snowman gets a skill up, Leesman gets a skill up, no level ups, and 2 of my party members are dead and did not get any experience from that. That's alright. Everybody, that only probably like shaved off 1/4 of the remaining experience needed to level up next anyways. But anyways though, this is a very familiar sight to behold. Let's talk to the crystal. Light warriors, I shall offer you the spirit of light that sleeps within the flame. Ah, it burns! No, okay. It does burn, but... Well, very familiar sight indeed. And as the text implied... Well, we're still dead, for one. So, we maybe want to, check this out a bit more in depth when we're not... half our party isn't dead. But we got 4 new classes. we got the Hunter, or the Ranger officially, the Knight, the Thief, and the Scholar. The Thief is replaced with a... Sorry about that. The Thief is replaced with a completely different class that we'll actually get later on in the game. As you can see, literally this entire screen is like halfway filled out. But we do actually get the Thief in the 3D versions, that being the DS and the PSP versions with the Earth Crystal. Now, that's pretty neat and all, but it's this game that introduces different abilities alternative from magic spells. In both Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2, you either attack hard or you cast spells. Light Warriors, help! Half my party's dead. I'm gonna need a second, sir. Are you alright? The village of Tokkul, now that they're through pillaging it, they're going to burn it. Please save Tokkul. Hein can change its weak point, but the Scholar can see through that. So, more on that in a second. Again, I am not Daho. I be Daho. Anyways. Let's revive our fallen party members real quickly. This is the revivification water, is it not? No, it is not. It is the other thing. There we go. Found it. Okay. So we revived, and now we're gonna heal up our fallen, no longer fallen party members. I made lasagna last night, and I think I burnt the top layer of it. I also may have made a bit much, but anyways though, we heal ourselves up, and I am still checking the OBS to make sure that the frame rate's correct. Actually, I think this game operates in like 60 frames per second, but I'm not too sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, first and foremost, we are kind of like, lacking on the inventory space quite a bit. So, de-equipping everything is going to be a bit of a task. So, let's sell a few of our stuff. First off, there's also all this stuff. But let's sell a few of the stuff that we don't need. Didn't mean to. Okay. Like the luck mallet. 50 gil, not much. It doesn't matter. The point is mostly to. I think we'll also sell the holy arrows. For only 2, that's fine. I won't sell the great bow. We can now buy more White Slayers. We don't really need a White Slayer at the moment, though. It's kind of a weak weapon that we've got at the moment, and we'll sell both of these. All right. So with most of that out of the way, let's actually check out some of the jobs that we have access to. First and foremost, I like saying that is a fun thing to say. The Hunter or the Ranger has a deeper focus on like bow and arrow combat, like ranged combat. it also is able to utilize. They are also able to utilize the first 3 levels of white magic. I believe they are the only one of these that are capable of using magic. Most of the magic classes that we get from here on out are inferior to the original classes because these only focus on magic, whilst later classes have a deeper focus on other types of abilities. And yes, we can do other stuff aside from magic spells that are special in this case. So, starting off, we'll have Snowbin be a knight. I think I'll keep him as a knight for a little while. I'll equip him with the Ice Brand. I believe the basic ability of... Where's the... Oh, there it is. I believe the basic ability of the knight is that he can, lost my breath for a second there. They can, there's my flame mail. They can defend party members who are near death, I think. I'm losing myself at the moment. Okay. Now we've got it out of the way, let's switch over to Leesman. Now don't get me wrong, Leesman's doing quite a fantastic job as being a monk. But let's switch him over to a thief. So the thief's main gimmick is stealing things. We'll showcase all these out in a battle. So first off, I'm gonna equip the thief with knives. And then we'll change Trace from a black mage to a... to a hunter. It'll cost 24 capacity, but that's fine. We won't keep him like that for long because I don't have any arrows and I don't know where I can get more arrows at the moment. But more to the point, Trace can use white magic spells, which is not equipped with white magic. I probably should have made Ingus the temporary ranger. Oh well. Oh, whoops. Where's the... Okay. And then finally we'll turn Ingus into a scholar. All of which, for the most part, most of these will be temporary. Not everybody's going to remain their respective current classes. But there's 4 that we are given at this current time, and oh, my phone blew up. At this current time, so I'm going to showcase all of them off in the battle real quickly. Before I do, though, let me just quickly give you a bit of a warning if you plan on using the Scholar. They are not great. None of the current weapon shops we have access to, I believe there, give us any special armor or weapons for the Scholar. Which is not cool. But yeah, let's show off what all these things can do in battle. Alright, starting off, of course, we have those enemies. We've already seen them before, but the point here is to showcase. Snowbin doesn't really have any new abilities as a fighter. He has all these access to all these already, but the main thing is that when somebody's near death, Snowbin will take the damage for them, which is really cool. Anyways, the Thief gains 2 new abilities. In place of defend, they can steal, and in place of run, they can escape. Now that sounds like the exact same thing because it is, but escape is much more of a it has a better chance of actually working. I can't say accuracy because I don't know. But of course you'll still leave yourself vulnerable if you escape and if you press the escape action and somebody actually attacks you. Now of course the run action is replaced with magic. Can't do anything because the only spells we have access to are black magic spells on Trace. It's a good thing that they're already in the back. Now, as for the Scholar, literally, they are not great. We don't have any weapons for Ingus at the moment, but here are the abilities. They can peep and they can scan. We can check the enemy's HP values by peeping, and okay, that failed. And you can check an enemy's weaknesses by scanning them. Alright, so we already know the Sahagins' HP values. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll showcase the scanning ability real quickly. Now, as for the stealing, the Thief can steal as long as I believe it's an accuracy kind of thing. I don't know if every enemy is capable of being stolen, of holding an item. I don't know if it's like a holding item thing, and there's the scan. But oh my. Most of the enemies that we find are usually by default holding a potion. They can only hold one item specifically, I believe. And usually the item that they're holding is the item that they're capable of dropping. And most of the enemies in this game, again, just are only capable of having potions, or holding potions. So, we can check the enemies that aren't. For instance, the Ifeng is not holding anything, and most of the enemies after the Altar Cave, but before the Mithril Mines, are not able to hold anything. The Lorwei, the Shadow, and the Remnant are capable of holding antidotes and eye drops, as well as being able to drop them. The Dive Eagle can drop what they're called. Gold needles. The Dive Eagle is able to drop and hold golden needles. The Leprechaun can have a pillow stolen from them, as well as a bomb shard on top of the potion, and they can also drop those. The Pooty drops and holds Bomb Shard, Zeus's Rage, and South Winds. Now, that being said, you can't really encounter them after you exit the Nepto Shrine. Alright, so with all that explained away, now we just need to find where we're going. Snowbin got a skill up from that. Forgot to mention that. Oh, and by the way, as I said, I did change classes around. Trace is now the Scholar, and Ingus I changed back to a White Mage. I have a feeling I know where we're going. Ingus got a skill up. Okay, I don't think I've seen this enemy before. Alright. Have I? I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. Paralima, okay. No, I think we have encountered these things. The Hornet as well. Interestingly, the Paralima can drop arrows. Okay, I was not aware of that prior. And it didn't let me, okay. Alright, so following the rules of when in doubt, chocobo your way to victory. Okay, this is not the place I was expecting. Have I been here? I don't think I've been here. You know what? Whatever. I'm here now. I might as well. Alright, so I can buy Blizzaga. So that's cool. Also Libra, which I believe mostly trivializes the Scholar again by basically having a spell that can do one of the two things that it seems that the Scholar can do. And this house is where you revive. This is very catchy music. Got some items, and you can buy a magic key. I'm gonna buy 4 of them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the magic keys, but I'm assuming that you unlock things with it. Literally. I mean, what else are you supposed to do with keys? Ow, my leg. These carrots are Chocobo's favorite food. This is what I've been looking for. Want to know the secrets of the Chocobo Forest? Try using a carrot on the trees in the middle of the forest. Maybe you'll meet the fat Chocobo. So you find a carrot in there, and none of those other pots seem to have it. Okay, that one does. All right. Wait, can you go in here? No, don't let me. Got another magic key, got another carrot. Cool hidden places to look around in. No weapon shop, that's alright. Seems more of like a pacifist kind of place anyways. Alright, so my when in doubt Chocobo theory didn't work, but we did kind of go full circle because I mean, chocobos happened. Where am I going? Alright, so at the risk of, continue being lost, and screwing around with a completely useless class, I changed Trace back to a black wizard. Okay, I can't seem to talk to you. The Vet Chocobo can store things in his stomach! Which, I do know that now. I'm a dancer. So here's another dancer. Honestly, I think the other music was better. The other soundtrack, just the basic casual soundtrack of this town is... Yeah, it's a big old bop. Also, a piano. How you like it? That's our top of the line, dear. How you like it? Whatever. Alright, oh, we got items. And you can buy carrots! Alright, I'm gonna buy like 10 of those. And I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, there's a secret passageway down here. And I'm writing letters. You all send me your letters too. Square development section. I don't think there was an Easter egg like this in Final Fantasy II, but I do know that there's one in Final Fantasy IV, which we'll get to eventually. Assuming that I don't take a huge break from this channel. I mean, I don't really get anything from this channel. It's more like a hobby kind of thing, since I don't make money off of it. Usually my free time I focus more on stuff like art. Also, I bought Blizzaga from that previous store, so might as well test it out. Let's see what a focused cast of Blizzaga does. We should also probably test out Libra. Oh no, I don't think I want to go to an inn again. $252 damage. Not bad. I'm hoping that's on the lower side, because I'm pretty sure I could deal that much damage prior. Snowman got a skill up from that. Alright, so that seemed to have showcased some of the magic of the escape action. Everybody else seemed to have not been able to run from that. Okay, so here is where we're supposed to go. This took me a while. I was expecting it to be in a place where we weren't able to before, but I don't know what I'm supposed to expect here. Anyways, talk hole. Can't move. No, get him! Oh no! Clang, bang, clack. Alright, take him away. They'll make fine slaves at Sir Hein's castle. Oh, and did we just die? Castle Hein. Well, we've been enslaved. This is Fable all over again. Luckily, they didn't take off all our clothes this time. But anyways, I think we'll end off the episode here. Because, well, I've been recording for about an hour. So I'll have to, get some to drink real quickly. Anyways, though, this has been Final Fantasy III, for the first time in 4 months, for me at least. Peace.